Hey, how are you guys doing? So, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but social media, it's becoming pretty shallow. I mean, between all these articles and arguments and like all these quizzes, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love quizzes. I will fill out a good quiz whenever I see one, but I don't know, there's just a lack of depth on social media these days, and I'm joining with a group of Michigan students to bring some hashtag real talk back to Facebook with our hashtag one defining moment videos. So I just want to take this opportunity and share with you guys like a moment that's defined my life and a moment that has really shaped who I am today. So to find that, I've got to go back to high school. See, when I was 16, I was diagnosed with depression, and now that's when everything that I found my identity in was torn down. Like, I began struggling with my grades, with cross country, with choir, and everything that I found pride in and everything that I found an identity in was suddenly like taken from me. And I began to like drift away from a lot of people who were closest to me. I mean, I really want to thank my family and the girl I was dating at the time for all the support they showed me during that time. I mean, it meant so much. But I mean, other than that, I began drifting away from all these relationships and all these friends that I cared about because I didn't want anyone to see me like this. I was hurt really bad, and I didn't want anyone to know. See, as time went on, I had to hide all my knives out of sight because every time I saw them, I wanted to cut myself. And as time went on, it began to develop into suicidal thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't see the point in living when I went to bed every night, dreading waking up the next morning because I didn't see it bringing me anything more than more pain and more suffering and more misery. See, and that's kind of what my life became. But then one night I was in the throes of a depression attack that lasted about 3 weeks. And then, I thought to myself, and then, see, I grew up going to church when I was a kid. And, I mean, throughout. But, I mean, and I'd always learned that there was a God up there who, like, cared about me. And you could pray to, and he would listen to you. And that night, I just decided, I decided to pray. I said, God, if you're really there, and if you really care about me, please take this pain away. I can't do this anymore, and I'm tired of trying. And I don't know what I'm going to have to do if I have to put up with this any longer. And I cried myself to sleep that night, and I woke up the next day, and the pain had subsided. Now, this wasn't a sudden, like, cure for depression. Like, I continued to struggle for a few months after that, and honestly, I've experienced a recent resurgence. But that was the time depression became manageable for me. That, I mean, just the knowledge that there's a God up there who loves you, cares about you, and is willing to support you through your times of need. I mean, that's what gives me the strength to wake up every morning and face the day. Yeah, and I mean, ever since then, I mean, I've really been devoting my life to, like, serving God and, like, learning more about God and, like, helping others who've experienced stuff like me, or like what I have. So, I mean, if I had to pick one moment that would define my life, that prayer would be it. I really want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to this video, and I mean, don't let it stop here. I mean, if there's a moment that defines your life, I mean, I'd love to watch it. I'd love to know more about you. So, I mean, I really encourage you to make a hashtag one defining moment video. And yours does, I mean, I know mine was spiritual. Yours doesn't have to be. Just any moment that has shaped who you are and, like, who you are today and, like, what defines your life. I mean, that's fantastic. And, I mean, let's bring some real talk back to Facebook. Let's show people, like, who we really are at the core. Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me, feel free to call me or text me, anything. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Love you all. God bless.